Now, this next tip sounds a little commonsensical, but a lot of times those can be the most challenging to make sure we actually carry out. And it's easier said than done. And that's for you, the person who's helping, or the primary person that's taking care of the aging loved one, to take care of yourself as well, making sure that you're exercising, eating well, taking care of your emotional self, your emotional state, what have you. Because if you are not in the best shape to take care of another person, then you're not going to be able to do that as well as you like. And that's very, very important. So if you're the primary caregiver, if you're the one helping out physically, transfers, helping the older person walk or to get around better, if you're helping them to and from the restaurant and they need to get help going up and down steps, if you're not in a good physical state or if you are physically declining as well, that's going to prevent them from doing that task longer because what happens if you're no longer around to help out? What if something happens to you? What if you go to the hospital? What if you become ill? What if you are not physically able to do the things that you used to be able to do? And now the person that you're taking care of, your parent, your spouse, whoever the older person is that you're taking care of, what if you can't do something? Now they may not physically be able to do something anymore. So it's very, very important that you are taking care of yourself. Let's say you're not the primary caregiver, you're not helping out physically, you're more helping with the finances, you're finding doctors, you're going to appointments, you're helping more of the management end of things. Still, very, very important to be in a good emotional state. So, your physical, your physiology, your emotions, all that are as good as you can get them so that you can help from a higher strategic level to be able to help the team who's taking care of that older person to be able to be in the best situation that they can be. And we operate best when we are healthy, when our physiology is working well, when we are exercising, eating, and generally doing better. We tend to make better decisions. And I know that's common sense. I know that you've heard that a million times, but it's worth mentioning in the context of this because it's very, very important. And I think the overall theme of it is a lot of thought goes into the older person and what their needs are. And everybody's thinking about that. And that's very good. And we need that. However, don't forget about yourself in that process. Because if you forget about yourself and you neglect yourself, and we see that all the time, no matter what role you're in, then what happens to your loved one if something happens to you? It can happen. We're not invincible. Things do happen to us as well. We need to make sure that we take care of ourselves so we can take care of those that we love.